Well, hello, fellow RVers. This is Jerry and Sharon with Rough Road RV Life. We like looking at freedom. Well, freedom has brought us to Hot Springs, Arkansas, and we're going to Hot Springs National Park to Gulpha Gorge Campground. And we're going to give you a look about at this campground as soon as we get there, parked, set up, and all that.
Okay, our tour starts here on this first loop with Site 1. These may be host sites right through here, but there's Site 1, Site 2, and keep going straight. So this is like 2 loops really. Now, if we skip sites, that's because there's people and we don't take pictures of people. We try not to. Site 3 and Site 4 on the left here. There's nothing on the right. Site 5. That's where that fifth wheel is. And Site 6 is that empty site right there. And then we're rounding the bend. And if you go straight, there are some trails. You can actually walk to Hot Springs that way, but we're going this way. Oh, what is that? It's a little puppy. Oh, look out.
We got it.
Let's move very fast.
Aw, bless his heart. Okay, we just passed Site 8 and Site 9. There was a little doggy. Site 10 where that fifth wheel is, and Site 11. Okay, here's an empty site so you can see. Now check the website because these sites are color coded according to size. So that will help you choose a site. Site 12 is on the left and Site 13 is on the right. Another one I can show you. It's just easier to show the right. There's nothing on the left. That's helpful. And Site 14 is right there. I think that might be a host site because there's 15 also a host site. And then that's it for that loop. And we're going to go around. Well, Site 16 is right over here, but again, it's those left sites with the glare and whatnot is hard. So we're going to come over here and check the next area. This is where we were just a moment ago. And
That's the entrance road.
Entrance road right there. It's a picnic area. And that is a very, very busy bathroom for full hookups. And there we are at Site 44, but we'll see that in a minute. And we're going to come on up here and go to the right and check this area out. Okay, there's a registration station to the right. Guess we could have went in there. We didn't register, we just parked. But we had a tag already. Okay, resuming. Site 17's on the left. Site 18's on the left. And there's nothing on the right. On the right is that the back end of that loop we just passed. And Site 19. It's right there, but there are folks out. But there's a peek of it. And then this is where I said it's where the amphitheater is, but there's a trail and it connects to trails. And I sound like I heard kids down there in the creek yesterday, so I'm thinking maybe there's a little area to splash around in. All right, there's Site 20. Site 22 on the left, Site 21 on the right. Now, these are Creekside, the ones on the right. 23 on the right, 24 on the left. There's this is a congested area. Site 26 is right there. Here's Site 25, an empty site. So you can see a Creekside site. Site 25 right there. Creek is right beyond. But you're kind of up high. Site 27, Site 29 to the left. There's Site 29. Site 30 straight ahead. Site 31. When we came through here yesterday, it was pretty tight because you've got sites on both sides. 32, 34, and 33. 35. 36. Right here. Okay, here's some nice creekside sites. There's 36. 37. There is one on the left, but can't get it. And there's
Good.
that one. Hello. There's 39 and 40. There's nothing on the left now at this point. Site 41 is right there. And site 42. But there's no vacancy here, so this is just in between check-in and check-out. 43 is right there where that motorhome is, and here we are, right there at site 44, by the very, very busy bathroom, overlooking the creek. So there you go. How high would you say that creek is down that wall? Maybe
6 feet.
6 feet, yeah. So if you have a little one, you do need to watch them if you have one of those creek sites. I was just thinking of some of my little ones I raised. May go bounding over. The dogs thought about it. Okay, so picnic area, and then this comes back out to the highway, and we're going to go check out some other things in the area. We have to run errands. That's what we're going to be doing. We won't show you that.
Well, that was our drive-about tour of Gulpha Gorge Campground. It's a national park, part in the national park of Hot Springs, here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. As you can see, it was 44 sites. This park stays pretty full, so I would highly recommend reserving ahead.
Yes.
Now, our site, as all sites, has sewer. We have water, 30-50 amp power. We have an asphalt site, nice and level. And we have a fire pit over here and a barbecue grill over here. Concrete picnic table up front here. Plenty of room. Now, they do have a bathroom here, but it does not have showers.
And it is surprisingly busy.
Yes. The day use area is straight down from us. So this bathroom next to us, we're on site 44, gets a lot of walk-in traffic for the bathroom from the day use area.
We meet a lot of people. Hi.
Yes,
Hi.
but it's okay.
And right behind us is Gulpha Gorge Creek.
And you might could hear the waterfall behind us.
Yeah, we're right by a waterfall. It's super nice.
Now, there is no dump station here. All sites have sewer, and you have to use your sewer site. They did have a dump station, but it's closed, and the sign says all sites have sewer sites.
Do not use.
Do not use.
Do not dump. It's a peaceful campground.
Yeah.
The sites are adequate. You're not on top of your neighbor's sewer line.
Now, you can get down to the spring behind us, or down the road down there where there's a pavilion, the creek, and you can swim in it or wade in it or look for bugs or whatever. I see people with little nets looking for stuff.
Yeah, there's fish and minnows, and it's really a pretty clear, crystal clear, rocky creek.
You can ride your bikes around the campground here,
Yes.
if you choose to. Now, they do have hiking trails from this campground, and I think you can actually take the hiking trail to the historic district of Hot Springs if you choose.
Yeah, if you want to take a little walk up and over the mountain.
Yeah, it's a moderate hike, I think.
Yeah.
But I'll let her tell you about the trails now.
Okay, I'll tell you about the trails. But let me talk about walking around the campground. If you walk around with your dog, you can probably get a mile in, close to a mile, at least half a mile. We do like half at a time, so, but I will caution you, there are lots of goodies in the grass because this is a picnic area where people come to picnic, and this is a campground. So they may have gotten some snacks. Okay, so right up this mountain behind me, you can't see, but that's a mountain, and that goes up to Hot Springs Mountain Trail and Hot Springs Mountain Loop, and there's actually a tower there. There's a fee, but you can go up in the tower for a view. So there's a lot of trails up there, and they are not long in themselves. They're like half a mile, 2/10 of a mile and a half, something like that, but you can join them together and make a really nice hike. So leading right up from the campground is the Gulpha Gorge Trail, and it is 8/10 of a mile, and that will take you up to the Hot Spring Mountain Trail. And that's more easy trail that just loops around the top of Hot Springs Mountain. If you don't go all the way to the top, you can take a right to Goat Rock and do that trail. And these are going to be up because you're going up, and then of course down, coming back down. So nothing crazy, but I love their map because they have the grades here. And this is inside the visitor center here. But it shows you, it's color coded, and it's a really nice map. It's one of the better ones I've seen, and the material is nice. It won't disintegrate in your belly pouch. But like, so just to give you an idea, the grades are 14.9%, 13.15%, 23%. That's an easy trail, but so I don't know how they come up with their different ones, but you can see how many trails there are when I held the map up. So you can hike to your heart's content is what I'm saying.
Now, if you were driving your motorhome or pulling a trailer and you came up upon a 14% grade, you might be a little concerned.
It's not bad. It really is not. They're nice, wide gravel trails. But I went on the Sunset Trail with the dogs, and we got ticks. And it was narrow and overgrown. So the trails that I've been on, like Gulpha Gorge, the Orthol, the Hot Springs Mountain Trail, the Upper Dogwood Trail, I went on several trails. They're nice and wide, and no worry about ticks because you're not, unless you walk off into the brush, you're gonna be fine. And I saw deer, I saw a spotted fawn and her mother, and I saw another deer that wasn't afraid of me at all, just went back to eating. So if you like to hike, this is awesome. And if you want to go visit Bathhouse Row, it's just a short drive from here, or a nice hike over the mountain.
So how about the internet service, as long as you've got the floor?
Yeah, internet service is great here. No problems except uploading. Uploads, T-Mobile and Verizon are not stellar. Again, I'm taking hours to upload.
From the park here, you can drive about 15-20 minutes to the city of Hot Springs, where they have a Walmart and all kind of stores and restaurants. They've got airport, they got all kind of things there.
Yes.
They have Amazon lockers in several different locations if you need something from Amazon. And you can also go to, the downtown historic district, or Bathhouse Row as they call it, and walk along there and see all the old bathhouses.
There is, if you like history, there's a lot of history here. And I didn't mention, like, along the trails, you can see the old shelters that are still standing from 1920s, and pictures of campers back in the 1900s camping here.
Yep.
So there's kiosks along the trails that tell about the area back when it first became a park. So it's really cool. And then there's Bathhouse Row, which is more history.
Okay, this is Bathhouse Row. And you walk along the Bathhouse Row and see all that good stuff. It's not a long walk. I think from end to end, it's what, half a mile?
It's not long. We were here a few years ago, and we did a day trip. We were staying away, and we had to leave the dogs, so we couldn't stay as long as we wanted. But we were there enough to walk down Bathhouse Row. We probably ate, I'm sure.
We did.
And we did the Promenade
Yep.
Trail, which is a nice walk. And then from there, you can go on up the mountain on that side, and there's trails there too. But it's a cute little town, a lot of history there. And you can actually get yourself some hot springs. Spring water, hot
yes, you
spring
can.
water.
They have a tap there.
Yeah, they have a tap, but you can see the spring coming out of the mountain. Really,
It makes for a nice little day trip. Go up there, walk around the historic district, have some lunch or whatever, then come back here to your campsite.
yeah. And there's Magic Springs, which is nearby, and that is a theme park. They have a theme and a water park. So we're going to be checking that out because tomorrow we're moving not very far from here at all. So we'll still be in the area, still exploring the area.
Yes. We're going to Lake Catherine State Park, which is about a 30-minute drive from here. And so they have different parks around this area, campgrounds in this general area here that you can go to.
Yes.
This is Gulpha Gorge, Lake Catherine. There's
Yeah. Let me see if I can say this right.
Wachita.
Washita. Washita. We were there, well, that's where we were staying at Washita State Park, and we drove here. So that was what, 20 or 30 minutes away as well. So it's not that far.
No.
It might have been further than that. I'm not sure, but that was a long time ago. But that's another option. Was enough. It was close enough that we could drive in, spend the day, and be back in time for the dogs.
And if you have a national park pass, I believe you get a discount, right?
Yes, this is a national park, and it's reservation only. And if you have, they honor all the passes, that the America the Beautiful Pass and the Access Pass and all that you can check out on the website. So yes, for us, we get the discount.
Yeah. So all in all, it's a pretty nice park. Like I said, 44 sites, but they're all full service. They have, like I said, the nice pads and level and everything's good. Just keep in mind the bathrooms don't have showers, but you do have full service.
Yes.
And no dump station. And a creek.
This beautiful creek that you can go down and cool off in.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up now. Click like and subscribe. Stay tuned for our upcoming videos.
Yeah, and this might be out before we get through this area. But anyway, have you been to Hot Springs, Arkansas? And did you go into one of the, I think there's 2 bathhouses that are still open. So did you take a bath with the hot springs water? Let us know.
You used to have a prescription to do that.
Yes.
Back in the olden days.
Yes. It's on one of the trails. There's a copy. It told about how, at first people could just come here on their own, and then the physicians started moving into the area, and then they would be prescribed mineral baths.
Mineral baths.
And there's actually a copy of a prescription right there. So that's on the trails, and there's a lot more in town that tells about the area back in the day.
So this is Gary and Sharon once again, Rough Road RV Life. Dogs are in the pen looking at the kids riding up and back with the bicycles and all that.
Yes.
But like I said, tomorrow's move day, so we like looking at freedom. Hope to see you on the road someday. Safe travels.
Safe travels.
Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.